And we can't help ourselves. We keep talking about the Arctic blast that's coming this weekend.
Yeah, it's always that first snow, the first really cold temperatures, and we're definitely going to get that this weekend. The good thing is minor accumulations, most of us going to be in under an inch, maybe 1 or 2, but a lot of that going to melt because the ground temperature is still in the 40s, but it's going to get cold. There's no escaping that this weekend, especially Sunday. We're going to start off with wind chill temperatures in the single digits. We will warm up, though, by Tuesday quickly, back to 50, maybe even 55 degrees as we get into Tuesday. But the last week, as you mentioned, we have had some nice weather. Those temperatures all week have been in the 50s, including Tuesday. We actually got into the low 60s, some of us even into the mid 60s. Today, those highs were into the low to mid 50s. All week we've been above average with those temperatures, but as we go into this weekend, those temperatures are going to be about 20 degrees below average, and those temperatures start to drop tomorrow. Now we'll have kind of a morning high around 50 degrees, but we will have a cold front come through tomorrow afternoon from the north to the south, so those temperatures by about 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon are going to start dropping. We'll probably drop around the freezing mark as we go into our Friday night. It still will be breezy tomorrow afternoon as that cold front comes through. Those winds won't be as strong as we had this afternoon with those gusts between about 30 to 40 miles an hour out of the south, but still about gusts around about 25 miles an hour out of the northwest tomorrow afternoon. Got that clipper system Saturday that's going to bring kind of a rain-snow mix, and then that quickly moves out of here, a pretty fast-moving system by Saturday night. And it's going to be cold Sunday, cold still a little bit on Monday, but those temperatures start to warm up by the time we get into Tuesday. Now that strong wind out of the south today allowed those temperatures to get into the 50s, low 50s to the east. We did get up into the mid-50s. To the west, 55 for Windham, 55 for Redwood Falls and Marshall as well. And you can see these winds today really from about Mankato to the east along I-35, those gusts between 30 to 35 miles an hour. But the southwestern portion of Minnesota, northwestern part of Iowa, those gusts got between about 40 all the way up to 48 miles an hour into Esterville. So it was a windy afternoon. Those winds have died down, though, this evening. Still a little bit of a light breeze this time out of the west as a cold front makes its way through. Still, though, 51 degrees, so not bad for a November night when the average low is around 29 degrees. We'll drop to around 40 degrees. You can see these temperatures mostly still around 50 degrees. We're 51 into Albert Lea, 52 still into St. Peter, a little bit cooler. To the west right now, those temperatures into the mid to upper 40s. We'll stay around 40 overnight, but those temperatures, again, will get to around 50 as we get around noon, 1 o'clock. To the north, a little bit cooler with those temperatures mid to upper 40s, but that cold front from the north is going to come through, and those temperatures start to drop as we get to 2, 3 o'clock. And then by the time we get into Saturday morning, as that clipper system starts to make its way into the area, we're talking temperatures right around the freezing mark. You might be a couple degrees warmer in spots, and that'll lead to just kind of a rain event in spots, but a lot of us are going to see some snow as we get into Saturday afternoon. Behind that system into Sunday, temperatures for highs right around 32 degrees. Overnight lows going to drop into the 20s. Now, as we get to about 6, 7 o'clock Saturday morning, we start to see the system make its way through. We'll have kind of a mixture of rain and snow in spots. To the west, southwestern Minnesota, northern Iowa, more of just kind of an all-snow event. That turns to pretty much all snow everywhere as we get towards 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We'll get a little bit of a break around noon, 1 o'clock, and then we'll finish off the system as we get into the later in the afternoon. Around 4 or 5 o'clock, temperatures will be a little bit warmer Saturday afternoon to the south, so some of that is going to be rain, kind of a slushy mess as we get into Saturday night. The bigger story will be any wet roads could get a little bit slick as we get into Saturday night because those temperatures into Sunday morning going to drop into the low 20s and kind of stay into the 30s as we go into next week. And again, we will have a little bit of a northwest breeze behind that clipper system, so all of us going to drop into the single digits as we go into Sunday morning. Good news is, though, as we go through the really all the way close getting into Thanksgiving, temperatures through the central part of the country are going to be well above average, so we just got to get through a short, cold weekend. Tonight, mostly cloudy, temperatures a little bit warmer, around 40 degrees. We'll get around 50, but those temperatures start to drop with that cold front into the afternoon. This weekend, really just a cold weekend. It'll be a little bit of a slushy mess Saturday. Again, most of us under an inch. Maybe some of us could get around 2 inches, but a lot of that melts. And then next week, not looking too bad as we go through the second week of November.
All right, we're really easing into these holiday months.
Yeah, pretty much. It's making its way here through Thanksgiving. It's here in like, what, 3 weeks?
I know.
I gotta get a turkey.
There you go.
Thanks, Daniel. We'll be right back.